First bid up north, you know what I'm saying, 85. When I came home, crack tore my hood up, man. I mean, tore it up, man. I mean, the beautifulest woman around my way was towed down, man.
So who I got with me right here?
Oh, Danny Freeman.
Yes, sir.
Big D.
Yeah, from Freeport.
Freeport all day. I'm from BrickTown, Buffalo, Albany projects. Oh, man, I came to Freeport in 74 when I was 9 years old. I was living on Merrick Road, and then in 79, I moved into the projects, 36 Albany Avenue. Man, I moved from wine dance to Freeport and crime dance and shit. I'm originally from Suffolk and whatnot. I was born out there. But at the age of 9, I came out here, man. They gave me problems, man. I had to fight, man. I don't regret it, you know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I had to fight. To be with Kenny Jackson, Jimmy Narcisse, at first, you know, Carl Carter, you know, that was my boy, you know what I'm saying? I always kept a small circle, you know what I'm saying? Less bullshit. Around that time, it was like, you know, everybody was outside, man. We was doing sports and everything. It wasn't no video games and whatnot and shit like that to keep a nigga inside. You know, we was into sports, football, baseball, basketball. You know, we was very athletic in our projects, man. When I moved to Freeport, they was just building the wreck, you know, and they just built Liberty Park.
Because those years that you saying is right around the drug epidemic, right? Like when things really...
Drug epidemic kicked off in like 85, 86, and that's when I did my first bid up north, you know what I'm saying, 85. When I came home, crack tore my hood up, man. I mean, tore it up, man. I mean, the beautifulest woman around my way was towed down, man. I was like, you know, it almost brought me to tears, you know, I ain't understand it.
When you first came home, you seen what it did to the community and what it was doing to the community and everything. What was your approach to it? Did you start to sell it, use it, whatever, I mean, you know?
When before I went in, you know, sniffing like cocaine was like acceptable, you know. It showed status. You had money to buy some coke, you know what I'm saying? To use the drug. When I came home in 88, it was like a no-no, you know what I'm saying? I dibbled and dabbled in the game, you know what I'm saying, in Freeport. But later on, I went both feet in Hempstead. I mean, the traffic is more consistent, you know what I'm saying? But it's more rats, you know what I'm saying?
When you came home and you seen the way it was looking, right, and what it did, why did you get involved with it?
The money, you know what I'm saying? Because I was going from 85 to 88, and, you know, I needed clothes, you know what I'm saying? I was bigger, I was stronger, you know what I'm saying? None of my clothes fit me, you know what I'm saying? So I had to buy it somewhere. I couldn't ask mommy, you know what I'm saying? At that time, I was like 22 years old. You know, I had to get it.
What was your first bid for?
My first bid was for a robbery that I didn't even do. You know, I was in the village, Freeport Village, and I did a little shopping, and I had my girlfriend's car. So I got in the car, and then a guy came and asked me for a ride that I knew. And I gave him a ride, not knowing that he just robbed a lady. You know, and they got the license plate number, you know, so I led them to my girlfriend, and then her family told them who I was, and they arrested me, and being that I didn't tell, you know what I'm saying, they put the charge on me. That was 3-9 for my first bid.
And what was that like in there, in prison?
It was crazy. It was an experience, man. I had done little stints in Nassau County, but going up in the mountains was totally different, man. It was crazy, you know, because we was oppressed, you know what I'm saying, by the Spanish people, you know what I'm saying, back then. We ain't had the Bloods, we ain't have Crips, you know what I'm saying. It was mostly Nietas and Latin Kings, and they had their foot on our neck, you know what I'm saying. Only allegiance we had was with the 5% Nation of Islam and the Muslims, you know. And I was neither, you know what I'm saying. I never changed my name or religion just for protection.
Did you get the experience firsthand of the oppression that was going on?
Yeah, man. They used to rob us and everything. It was crazy. You know what I'm saying?
What they did? Outnumber?
It wasn't. We had the numbers, but we didn't have the allegiance. You know what I'm saying? They was already. You know, they had they Latin kings, and yet that was the Spanish kings back then. You know what I'm saying? And the only thing we had was the Muslims and the 5%ers, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes they combined depending on the situation. It wasn't affiliated with one or the other, and you had no allegiance.